We begin with what are fast-moving developments out of the Middle East. Let's reset everything for you. Overnight, President Trump announced a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. He posted this message to social media around 1 a.m. Eastern, saying the ceasefire is now in effect. Please do not violate it. However, Israel claims Iran has already done just that. Israeli officials say Iran launched another wave of strikes this morning and vows an immediate response. But Tehran says no missiles were fired after the ceasefire went into effect. Now, just hours earlier, Iran retaliated against the U.S. for its weekend attack, launching missiles towards a U.S. airbase in Qatar. The president says Iran gave the U.S. a heads up about the attack and there were no casualties. CBS News contributor Robert Berger is in Jerusalem for us. Good morning to you, Robert. And we've also just heard from President Trump as he leaves the White House this morning, telling Israel not to drop any bombs on Iran. So from your perspective, did the ceasefire ever really exist?
Yeah, the ceasefire, I think, exists. It is getting off to a rough start. We had two missiles fired at Israel after the ceasefire took effect, according to the Israeli military, Iran denying that. But we did hear explosions inside Israel. And then some tough statements from the defense minister and the army chief of staff saying that was a violation of the ceasefire and Israel was going to retaliate, which suggests that Israel is going to carry out more airstrikes inside Iran. But President Trump just commenting minutes ago to call those pilots back. So I don't see Israel disobeying the president, so to speak, and going ahead with these strikes with that kind of a statement.
So where is there space right now for the opposite, for both sides to de-escalate? Because Iran attacked a U.S. base in Qatar. Qatar had been effectively a negotiator when it comes to talks. So are Israel and Iran even communicating directly?
They don't communicate directly, no. I mean, Iran doesn't recognize Israel's right to exist. They're bitter enemies. Iran still is dedicated to the destruction of Israel. But in the short term, I think there is definitely an opportunity now for Israel and Iran to step back. I mean, Iran took a real beating. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying after President Trump announced the ceasefire that Israel has accomplished its goals, which were to dismantle Iran's nuclear program and to cripple its ballistic missile program. But he did say that Israel would respond forcefully to any ceasefire violation.
All right, Robert Berger with the latest for us in Jerusalem, just past 2 in the afternoon there. Thank you, Robert.